Hello, welcome to the apocalypse. Silver here, and we got Mage,
Sup, fuckers?
and that's all. So,
Yeah, okay, I'm back, bitches. JK, you're not bitches. Y'all special. We all special. Mama says I'm special, at least. My newborn said I was special. It said, bah.
anyways, since he started blasting,
Started
Mage,
blast.
you lost last week, Mage.
I did lose last week. It was horse shit. I want to recount. I don't agree with the results. It was a rigged election. JK. Yeah, so because I lost, we are doing. We had our guest next pick the topic for this week, and we are doing best voice actors. So because of that, I picked the criteria. So we're going to go based on recognition. How easily is the voice actor recognizable for their roles? Longevity. How long have they been a voice actor? Do they cross genres? Are they known for just like being one role or doing other things? How does that work for them? And star power. Could other people do the role as well as them? So, and again, we'll do everything 1 to 10, just like we normally do. Anyone have any questions?
When do we get to start blasting?
As soon as I spin the wheel and see who goes first. And it will be Mondi goes first.
Yes.
Also,
Mage.
Huh?
They changed the border on Pokemon cards to silver this year.
I like that. I like that a lot. Also, the wins that were got by Nex and by
Chaotic.
I almost said Bird, but I was like, I don't think Bird won. And Chaotic were given to Mondi, unfortunately. So that brings our win total. I believe I have 4, you have 4, and Silver has 3.
To Nex and Chaotic, I greatly appreciate the wins, as I am not very good.
You're fine. And you get to show how good you are at this by going first.
Okay.
Also, this
Voice
is
acting.
not limited to just anime, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Voice acting crosses many genres.
Yes.
Yes. Which is why I'm pulling out the big gun right off the rip.
Don't you do it.
My voice actor I have selected for round 1 is Robin Williams.
Aw.
I only have an engraved coffee mug with his quote on it, a picture of him in my office, a shirt with his quote on it. Yeah. That fucking hurts.
Oh, I just realized my air conditioner is still running.
Then you better go catch it.
Anyway, Robin Williams.
So he was the first person that came to for voice actor when you told me about this, but I hadn't got around to looking up any of his facts because I was worried about my other 2. But I know he's in Aladdin, and he's in like a lot of stuff, and it's like as soon as you hear his voice, you're like, holy crap, it's Robin Williams.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so. I feel like I should just do this for you.
Because I believe longevity was like when did they first start? And I believe he started way before we were born in voice acting.
He's been doing this for a minute.
Because I'm pretty sure Disney's Aladdin is older than we are.
It's 92.
Yeah, so it's
So
the year I was
it's
born.
older than I am. It's older than you are.
Well, wait, when in 92?
I don't know.
No.
God, he was in Robots. I forgot about that.
Are you also on behindthevoiceactors.com?
No, I'm on
What?
IMDb.
I was on a Wikia. Is a Wikia not?
I mean, if you're just looking for voice acting things, is why I went to Behind the Voice Actors.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
He has a total of 21 roles voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was gonna for recognition. It's almost instant when you hear, because he always has that iconic, like, he'll slur his word out a little bit when he goes to pronunciate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
25 years will give you such a kink in the neck.
and then longevity, I feel like he'd be like, he'd done it a while, and he'd probably still be doing it now if it weren't for unforeseen circumstances. And they've tried to cast other people to play some of the parts he's done, and I just don't feel like they've done a very good job. No offense to Will Smith, but he's no Robin Williams when it comes to Aladdin Genie.
And to be fair, he even said, like, I don't want to be him. He was like, I'm going to try to make this my own role. They should have just never done it. They should have just not done that movie.
Like,
But
but he was phenomenal in crap, Tallahassee, Little Rock, Zombieland.
Zombie? He wasn't in Zombieland.
He was his own. He was.
Yeah, he was alive, and then they shot him with buckshot.
That's Bill Murray. It's not Robin Williams. I was like, I'm 1,000% sure that he was not in that movie.
That's right, Bill fucking Murray.
That's hilarious because I was like, am I just not remembering him in that movie?
And technically, that's live action, but
Yeah,
he is a
true,
voice
not
actor
voice.
still, technically.
Didn't he voice act Popeye too, if I remember right?
He was a live action Popeye.
There was a live action Popeye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1980.
Oh, that explains it.
Silver, do you want me to go first?
You can go first if you want to update our audience some more your wise Robin Williams facts.
Yeah, he's. So I'll start with this. You're going to get a really high score from me. Robin Williams is my favorite actor to ever do anything. So he has a couple. He does live action and voice acting. His voice acting is a little lesser known, but they're still really good roles. He also does a lot of things where it's like he'll do costume characters. So it's not technically voice acting, but he's playing a different character. So I kind of count that as voice acting a little bit. So like Mrs. Doubtfire, he played a woman, which is crazy to think about because he did that in like the 90s. Obviously, he was Fender in Robots, which is a great movie if you haven't seen it. Jumanji, he was in the original Jumanji. Flubber is a great movie. And then he did movies like Bicentennial Man, where he was a robot. Great in that movie. That's one of those like live action ones that I kind of count as voice acting a little bit. And then obviously his most iconic role, like Mondi said, was he was the best in Genie as Genie in Aladdin. I think it's up there as probably the best role to date of any voice actor. There's a scorecard. Recognition, it's a 10. The second you hear his voice, you know who it is. He has such a distinct voice for that. Longevity, I'm going to say a 9 because he only got into voice acting really towards like the middle to end of his career. He started off just doing acting, and then eventually he was like, oh, I can do voice acting too. So I'm going to say a 9 for longevity. Star power, I'm going to say an 8 just because he doesn't have a ton of voice acting roles. The ones he did were great, and like I said, I don't think he's replaceable in a lot of them, but he didn't do enough of them, I think, to prove that he was that good, if that makes sense. So I'm in, 10, 9, 8.
Yeah.
27. You fucking bitch.
Okay, I'm going to also have to give recognition a 10. You always recognize Robin Williams' voice. And I really hope they don't start doing AI Robin Williams.
It's such a distinct voice. I don't think you can. There's certain voices you can't do, and I wonder if that's one of them.
I'm not sure. I know they do AI like presidents because I've seen that before.
Yeah.
When they're playing Minecraft or something and it's the president's voices going.
Mm-hmm.
Longevity, I'm also probably going to go with a 7 because it wasn't that long of a run with being a VA. They did go across many genres. Yeah, acting and such. And star power, probably also an 8. 'Cause I like Robin Williams as well. So a 26 for me.
Yeah.
That's cheating
Also,
using Robin Williams.
yeah. Also, I have to plug this. If you are struggling with suicidal thoughts, call somebody.
Yes.
100%.
All right. Andy coming out swinging, I guess. Took a month off and was like, oh, I guess I'm good at this now.
No, I've just panicked and instantly thought, quick, who do I know?
Well, good news is I get to go next. So let me pull my list up here and take off Robin Williams because you're a dick.
I actually did not have Robin Williams on my list. I did not.
You didn't?
No.
So I have. Oh, I could pick one that I think you have on your list, Silver, or I could pick one from me.
Oh, you don't think you're going to pick one off my list?
My
Probably
first
not.
one's going to be one that is from everybody knows the name of.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to pick one like that too. We'll all do like heavy hitters the first round. Who is my favorite villain out of anything ever?
Shigaraki, because he was right.
Hitler?
This bitch. It is the Joker. My favorite voice actor for the Joker is Mark
Heath Ledger.
Hamill.
Oh.
Heath Ledger. He did amazing. He was an amazing Joker. But my favorite voice actor of the Joker is Mark Hamill. And if
Was
you
also
don't
not on my
know,
list.
Isn't that from Batman, like the actual cartoon Batman?
That's like
the
90%
cartoon
of the
Batman,
Jokers.
he's one of the main portrayals of the Joker.
Didn't I send you that video on Instagram where it was like Teen Titans Go, Beast Boy, like imitating the Joker, all them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought I recognized that name.
Yeah.
I think Mark Hamill is also the only one that does the animated Joker. I don't think anybody else did.
There was one that did. Oh, what was that? Oh God, it was like I don't think it was Brave and the Bold. I think it was the Batman show where the Joker was like he had like these really weird dreadlocks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a different voice actor, but I think every other one has been Mark Hamill
Okay.
up until recently because I know recently he hasn't been doing it because he's getting older.
Look, don't let age stop you from being a voice actor. Your fans love you.
Amen. Okay. So I'm going to name off a couple things. Obviously, he does anytime, like Silver said, he is the voice for any Joker. So like the Lego games, any of the animated stuff for Joker, he's Joker in that. Multiverses, he's the Joker as well. He is a character in Futurama, which is an adult, so showing his diversity here in an adult cartoon. Have you guys seen The Boy and the Heron by Studio Ghibli?
Not yet. It's on the
No.
list.
He's in that as well. He's grand uncle in that. Very good. Highly recommend.
Uncle.
He obviously plays Luke Skywalker he was the original Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, and he played adult Luke Skywalker in the new ones. So he's crossing genres, doing a bunch of things. He was a voice on the Looney Tunes back in the day. He was a voice on American Dad. He did a lot of like video game stuff too because of how important his voice is for the Joker. And if you want my recommendation for Joker, as far as like the best one for it, he in The Killing Joke, I think is his best performance as Joker. His laughs in that movie and his just overall voice performance are insane. He's very good in that movie.
The Killing Joke?
Mm-hmm. The Killing Joke. It's on HBO Max. He was also in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Was
I'm
he
looking through
Spider-Man?
his. No, he was a villain, I believe. Ox. I'm looking through to see if there's anyone else on here that I don't recognize. But yeah, he is like he's my favorite voice actor for sure. And I think recognition of his voice. Who doesn't recognize that voice from the Joker? So yeah, that's my guy.
That's my guy.
Okay. I'll go first. So Mark Hamill has done a ton of roles. And he can change
A
his
lot of
voice.
shit.
You always recognize his Joker, and his Luke Skywalker, because pretty much that's his normal voice. His Luke Skywalker one is.
Mhm. I think it is. He also directs and produces as well.
Mm-hmm. He's also still acting.
Yeah.
His at the he's coming up. He's going to be supposedly cast in the role of the Flying Dutchman from the new SpongeBob movie coming out.
He's 73 years old.
Yeah.
There's a new SpongeBob movie coming out
Next year.
Oh,
The SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants.
The Search for
And-
SquarePants.
And the Wild Robot. He's in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, he was also in Invincible.
Yeah. As Art Rosebaum. Okay. Recognizability. I am going to have to give him a 10. Longevity. He has been in it a super long time.
The original Star Wars came out in what, the 70s?
That's old as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, 19, the voice acting roles. He was in the new Scooby-Doo movies in 1972. It was one of his first voice acting roles.
Jesus Christ.
As Widmakers and Corey Anders.
Man.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, he is just such a good villain voice.
So I'm going to give him a 9. I'm going to give him a 10 on longevity too, because he's still going and everybody knows his name. I think Star Wars and the Joker are his two biggest ones, though. I don't think anybody can ever replace him with those, because I keep bringing him back even younger with it, the CG with the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
Which is going to lead to it up in star power. Man, it's just...
Is he going to be the second perfect of the series?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 10 on star power.
Let's go.
So a 30 from me. Man, mine's not going to hit as hard as these two. Okay,
So we're just going to see Silver over here just opening tabs. Fuck.
I made my list. I'm going to stick with it.
That's fair. This is by far my best, so.
I mean, I have to, bank off Silver here when it comes to recognition of the Joker's voice. Because anytime I think Joker voice, that's the one I think is his. So recognition has to be a 10. But longevity, he has been in it a while. And it's not like it seems like he's had any downtime, so he's always constantly in it.
He did for a little. He had a bit after he did Star Wars that he took some time off when he was younger, but yeah, he the 90s I think is when he really started ramping up, and then just hasn't stopped.
So longevity, probably a 10, but star power, I mean, I really didn't know his name.
That's
You
fair.
guys had pointed out to me to which one.
You
So
got
I'm
to
gonna
be
give
into
him,
the universes to know who he is,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I'm not gonna be a dick about it, but I'm gonna give him a 9 for star power.
I'm good with that.
You forgot Mark Hamill's most important role that he voice acted.
What is his most important role?
He voice acted as Mark Hamill.
What?
Mark Hamill voice acted as Mark Hamill because the Joker kidnapped Mark Hamill.
So he had to argue with himself?
Yes. Have you not seen that episode of Batman?
I don't remember it.
Yeah, but the Joker ended up kidnapping Mark Hamill. Then
of the animated series?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to look at that now.
And then he used his voice voice acting work to get away from the Joker.
Very cool.
Wow, he also did Mark Hamill in a Scooby-Doo movie.
He's just constantly playing himself. Oh, he was also the trickster in Flash. He was also... Oh my god, I forgot about that. He was Captain Candy Beard.
Sticky Beard.
Sticky Beard, yeah. From Kids Next Door. Oh my god, that just unlocked a childhood memory. Jesus. All right. So I got 59 points for the Joker.
That's got to be the highest score for like a
I
round.
think so. Yeah. Jeez.
Leave it to the Joker.
Yeah. All right, Silver, where you're up. To be fair, Robin Williams also got a really high score too. So you got to follow 52 and 59.
Okay. This is going aiming more towards star power
Okay.
and recognition because everybody knows his voice. We've talked about him before.
Mhm.
I share a name with him.
Oh no, Matthew Mercer.
No.
Matthew Lillard.
Oh.
He's on my list. No.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to take Matt Mercer.
He's also on my list.
Damn. It's going to be a fight to see who gets to him first.
Oh, someone's ahead of me in the order. So Matthew Lillard is the iconic role of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pretty much every Shaggy role is Matthew Lillard. He pretty much does mainly Scooby-Doo roles. There's a lot of them, though.
There is a lot.
He's not just Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Sometimes he is Cragley or Captain Cutler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
he does a lot of voices for that.
Yeah.
And a lot of that was when they first cast him. I forget which series it was he was first cast in, but whichever one it was, they didn't have money to pay other voice actors. So they went to him and they were like, we'll let you keep doing Shaggy if you also do this voice. And he was like, sold.
He's also Ned in All Hail King Julian.
Yes. Oh,
Peter in Under Wraps.
He was a big role in Scream, the original Scream movie.
Yeah. I don't know much about his regular acting career besides Shaggy.
I know a good amount about it. So the regular Scooby-Doo movie with Shaggy, he was amazing in that movie. In both the movies, actually, the first and second one. He was in a movie Without a Paddle, which is one of my favorite movies. It's so funny. Yeah, like I said, Scream. God.
He was in
what a
Supernatural.
Fucking pick.
When was he in Supernatural? I don't remember seeing it.
Early,
during
right?
During the Scooby-Doo Supernatural crossover.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was in that. There was Scooby-Doo.
He was Shaggy.
Yeah.
And Robot Chicken, he played Mario.
And he played Shaggy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, of course. I'm looking at some of his earlier stuff, too. Stuff I didn't know, existed.
And he's done a State Farm commercial as Shaggy.
Yeah. God, what a pick.
Like I said, it's
There's so many heavy hitters coming out right now.
He did voices on Phineas and Ferb.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
He was on Generator Rex.
So he has 115 credited roles. Like 90% of them are Scooby-Doo roles.
So, yeah, a lot of them are Scooby-Doo, but there's also a lot that aren't.
Yeah. Well, all his acting roles aren't really Scooby-Doo, but
right.
Voice acting citing his acting history.
This is the worst day of my life compared to what? Every other freaking day of my life.
I'm not even using 100% of my power, man.
Did you just say the fact that you can quote the movie? Yeah, I can quote that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. That used to be the movie I would put on when I went to bed. Oh, God.
Okay. I guess I'll go first on this one.
Yeah.
So, recognition 10. Because you know.
I think I don't think recognition is going to be under 9 this entire episode.
Well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I also have one that you're going to be like, wait, that person plays that person too?
That's funny.
Longevity Scooby-Doo's been around a while, and the fact that he's able to piggyback more stuff on top of continuing Scooby-Doo, because he was still Shaggy and a pup named Scooby-Doo, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's also important to mention this, and I'm going to say it now before I get to mine. He is the same, and the other people change. Like Freddie Prinze Jr. as Freddy changes a bunch of times. The girl that plays Velma changes. Like those people are all different. He is the same. Like through all of it.
Longevity, I'm going to give him a 10. And
This-
star power, I
Can you
like
think of anybody
Shaggy.
else for Shaggy?
Damn it, I'm going to have to give star power a 10.
Yes.
oh, God.
Haha. Another 30.
I got to find a way to not give him a 30.
I couldn't figure one out. Safe.
I think I can do it. I can do it.
Oh dear.
So recognition, I'm going to give a 10 because I think he's very recognizable as Shaggy for sure. Longevity, I will say he gets an 8. He did go on hiatus for a little bit. He didn't do acting. His only role for a while was Shaggy. Like he didn't do any other movies. He didn't do anything. It was just, oh, I'm going to do Shaggy and I'm going to coast. So to me, that's a little bit of like, okay, he's resting on his laurels a little bit. He could have done more. He could have done other things. That's what I like bake into longevity too. Is like, is he branching out? Is he crossing genres? Is he doing other stuff? I don't think he does that enough, in my opinion. So I'm gonna say an 8 for longevity.
If they're coming out with a new Scooby-Doo TV show every single year,
It's not every year though. It's like every 4 or 5 years they come out with a new one. Because he like the new Velma movie, the new Velma show that just came out. He's not in that.
no. 2016 was Legos. In 2016 WWE. 2017 was Shaggy Showdown.
But those aren't shows though. That's like a
They're movies.
one-off kind of thing.
Yeah. He was in The Brave and the Bold.
It wasn't. Yeah, they had an episode. It was like a crossover episode. So I'm gonna say an 8 for longevity and star power. I'm gonna say a 9. He's so good.
That sounds like
I
my
just-
Robin Williams.
Yeah, 27. God, fuck you, Silver.
Did I seriously get the lowest score in this round again?
Yeah, you got 52 and it was the lowest somehow.
Move closer to your mic.
Did I seriously get
Hey.
the lowest score again?
Yeah, you got 52, but it was still like that's still so high.
But the fact that 26 is a low score.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is going to be one of those episodes. I forget what the other one was where we just all ranked so high.
Yeah, it probably is.
Wasn't it the power system?
I think it was power systems, yeah.
Depends if we throw any curveballs in, which we
Well-
will see with Mondi's next one.
Yeah, this one's probably a curveball because, like, I went with a voice actor I met in person.
So hold on, before that is the end of round 1. Silver, who won that round?
Not me.
So
I believe that would be the Joker won that round with an
Mark-
almost double perfect score, followed by Silver and then me.
I knew that.
And I
just
didn't
wanted
even
to
add
say
the
it.
scores.
yeah,
So with that, we will begin round 2. Ding, ding, ding.
All right. The voice actor I have selected plays the voices of a famous pig from an anime, a sailor, Mars, and a person that Silver has used. Future Silver, edit that out. That Silver has used in one of our other previous things. Christina V. She has played Sailor Mars in Sailor Moon, Hawk in Seven Deadly Sins,
Damn.
and Killua from Hunter x Hunter. And she's currently also a music artist. I've had the pleasure of meeting her at a con.
Damn.
You want to spell that name for me?
Christinavee.
You forgot she was also in Hell of a Boss.
I haven't seen Hell of a
That name
Boss.
sounds like the one for Luna. No, is she Luna in them?
Let me check and see.
I must spell the name wrong because it's not coming up.
She
also
is.
plays Robe Lion Hill in RWBY.
On Ruby.
Yeah.
In Hell of a Boss, she's. I'm gonna butcher the first name. Verasika Mayday.
She also plays in Magi Girls.
Resident
series.
Evil. She has a lot of video game stuff too. Dragon's
Oh, yeah.
Dogma, Resident Evil.
Go Loser Ranger.
She really she really
Digimon?
extends.
Power Rangers Hyperforce?
Yeah, what she said there was there is really no role too small. She's like, especially if you want to get into voice acting, take anything you can get, and then somebody will find you. And she was found.
Who was she in My Hero World Mission?
I mean, you guys are probably on the more fancier websites. I used Wikia.
I'm going to look through her Wikia now because I'm trying to find that specific role. She also did and this is obviously not for us, that show that Miraculous series.
Oh, hey, Miraculous Ladybug?
Yeah.
That's the reason I met her, because I went with a friend and she wanted to get an autograph signed by her for that role.
Yeah. That's a huge kids thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not just kids. I watch it.
That's the target audience, though.
It is.
All right. I start for Mondi, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Recognition, I'm going to say a 7. Pretty recognizable voice, but...
Duck.
Huh?
She's also Donald Duck.
Fucking what?
What?
Donald Duck Young in DuckTales 2017.
Recognition is an 8. Because the second you said that, I was like, oh, okay. Longevity, I'm going to say a 7. She seems relatively new. Because like you said, she's doing stuff, but it seems like she's doing Sailor Moon's the oldest thing.
Yeah, she started, it looks like, in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, considering her birth date says she's born in 89.
87.
87. I'd say it's pretty good. She started young.
Yeah. And she's crushing it. So I'm not saying longevity's bad or anything. I think she's at about a 7 for longevity. She's doing it, but when you're comparing it to Robin Williams or Mark Hamill or someone like that, she's still got a long way to go. Yeah, they old. Star power, I'm gonna give her an 8. She's taken a lot of small roles, but you can see that they rolled over into big roles. Like Killua in Hunter x Hunter is a huge show.
Don't forget Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Sailor Moon is so popular.
Got, so many different ones.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she was also in Godzilla.
Very cool. Yes, I'm gonna say 878. So that's 23.
New low score. But she also does music too, so she's also keeping her vocals going good with that.
That is really cool.
Livid.
I give her an extra point. She gets 24.
Yes.
Bumping in all straight 8s because it crosses genres of music.
Yep. I didn't even think about her music.
You have to send us a list of the music, Mondi, on Discord.
I have her on Spotify, so yes.
I was gonna say, I'm sure she's a Spotify playlist.
Oh yeah.
All right, Silver.
I know. Which role did she play in Miraculous?
She played Miraculous Ladybug. She was Ladybug.
She the main one.
Is Ladybug.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, she is Ladybug, she is Kilowatt, and she is Hawk.
Piggy Trot, Piggy Trot, Piggy Trot, Piggy Trot.
Just think, you get cast as a voice actor to say Piggy Trot. Mint. I guess Hawk has more lines than that.
Oh. See, I wouldn't be able to recognize her as Hawk because I don't watch Seven Deadly Sins. But I agree with
you.
I agree with Mage's reasoning on everything, especially with the crossing genres with music.
Mhm.
And she's still young, so she still has more chances to cross over. Been going on for 20 years about star power. I don't think she's been in long enough shows besides
But
maybe
she,
Sailor Moon.
but she
That
is
was what I
famous
was
with small
thinking.
children.
What?
It's
Thanks
true.
to thanks to Ladybug.
Yeah. Well, Ladybug, I think, is almost over.
Yeah,
Oh
but
no,
it's a kid show. That show, it'll be on forever. They'll start making movies. They'll make a spin-off. It'll
Yeah.
go till the end of time.
I'm just going to give it all eights as well.
Okay.
I feel like, as weird as it is, I feel like that's a really good score. Because she's
For
young, she's newer. I almost feel like we should have done this in age ranges. Should have done like one older person, one like middle-aged person, and one newer person.
Well, all three of us did older people.
yeah,
Yeah.
The
and
first
I
one.
just started off with the new
God,
one.
Matthew Lillard is old.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. How old is he?
Oh,
He's
yeah, look.
54 years old.
Yeah. All of our first round was above 50.
Oh my God. So
I
this one
didn't
has
Well,
to
this
be
realize
under.
Robin Williams would have been.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize this. Christina V is only 5 years older than me. Oh,
Yikers. So this round, do we want to do like. I don't know if we can even do this.
I was gonna say don't mess up your list just because that
I
maybe.
got
Okay,
someone
we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it work.
But yes, that was my second pick for the.
All right. So that was a really good second pick. I'm also going to follow the girl trend here. So I'm going to pick a female voice actor. So were you just grown?
No. I'm trying to think if I have a female voice actor. I do have one.
You know this voice actor because we've talked about her before. Very iconic roles: Timmy Turner, Ben 10, Raven from Teen Titans. I'm picking Tara Strong.
Yeah. That's the one major one that was on my list.
All right. I'm going to get her list up here because she has truly a ton of stuff that she has done.
Have you seen the panel that she was in with the original Teen Titans animated series voice actors of Beast Boy and
Yeah.
Cyborg? Where
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like,
where they're all talking?
yeah, and Cyborg told the ass said, yeah, me and the I forget his name, Beast Boy's actors like, this is our first time doing acting. Then they looked, and Tara's like, yeah, I've been in it for a while.
I've been here a bit.
Yeah.
She's right around that age. She's 51. So she's been here for a little while. So she has true, when I say like she's done a lot, like she has done a fucking ton of voices. So she,
I got the
I'm gonna,
list of voice roles, the number.
what's the number?
The credited on behind the voice actor site, 1,375 roles.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So many, just so many roles. So obviously she was Raven from Teen Titans because of course I'm going to look at her older stuff. She also was Bubbles on the original Powerpuff Girls. Like I said, Ben 10, Raven. She was Truffles, if I remembers that. The mom from Chowder. Omi from Shaolin Showdown. She was Blossom later on in the Powerpuff Girls when they couldn't get the original voice actor for Blossom. She was the original Hello Kitty on the Hello Kitty TV show. She did a ton of the voices for Rugrats. So like she was Dill was the original one, and then she did a bunch of the like side actors as well in the show. Kind of similar to like I was talking about with Matthew Lillard, where they like had him do extra stuff. She was Barbara Gordon in Batman: The Killing Joke, and I believe in some of the older Batman stuff. She did a lot of voices on Johnny Bravo back in the day. A lot of the early Cartoon Network stuff, Cow and Chicken, 101 Dalmatians, the series. Like I said, Barbara Gordon, Batgirl on Batman. I could truly just keep going for days.
Do you know another role that she's well known for in the Batman
What is that?
universe? Harley Quinn.
That too,
She
Harley Quinn.
she played a lot of incarnations of Harley Quinn. Also, Miss Minute from the Loki TV show.
Man. She was Princess Mononoke from Princess Mononoke the movie. Or sorry, she was Kaya in Princess Mononoke.
The one movie Mondi will not watch.
Why won't
Look,
you watch
I'm
it?
just saying, when flipping arrows are knocking off people's heads, it gets sketch.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a pretty fucked up movie. I'm trying to see if there's any other roles that would surprise me. She did a ton of extra work. I just noticed this too on Fairly Odd Parents. She was a lot of like extra side characters too. But yeah, that is Tara Strong. She's truly in everything.
I reckon now that you're saying all these roles, you can hear her voice in your
Mm-hmm.
head.
I'm looking at the pictures and like hearing the voice in my head, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
that's the other thing too. She does a great job of changing her voice, like slightly, but not enough that it's like super noticeable.
Mhm.
Did you know in Teen Titans she was Raven, Gizmo, Jinx, and Kitty?
No way, she was Jinx.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm going to have to give, because she was also on my list.
I figured. I'm real sorry. I'm not that
And
sorry, but I'm sorry.
we'll have to go with her name strongly.
Mm-hmm.
10 for recognition. Then longevity, she's still going strong. uh, and crosses many genres. So it's going to have to be a 10 as well. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go all 10s.
I'm
Damn.
very sorry I stole your character, Silver.
Yeah, I didn't really realize that this person could play that many people on one show. Like, you think Raven, and then you hear Jinx's voice, and you're like, damn, I guess they could be the same. Just
The big
more.
thing for me was Timmy Turner. Like that you can go
Well, t-
between those characters is crazy.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to give that one a 10. Then longevity, it's Teen Titans ended though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where do you go after that?
Still
To
Teen
Teen
Titans.
Titans Go.
Ugh,
They
I
kept
Have
don't
the
you
know.
same
seen?
character.
I can't get myself to even view it. I seen the one
That's fair.
episode with like Game Freak. He's like, I rebooted the Teen Titans. I'm like, what the fourth wall?
Have you seen the new reboot? Teen Titans Go: The Night Begins to Shine.
What the
I think it's
fuck?
No,
probably go. It might be a movie coming out.
Oh
they're
god,
making
no.
it a movie now.
I'll send you the
Fuck,
poster of
kill
it.
it. Kill it with
The
fire.
poster. I don't want the poster.
Kill it with every bit of fire you can find.
I'll give longevity an 8,
I'm good with that.
and then star power 9. Timmy Turner and Jinx sold it.
Yeah. I'll take a 27. Graciously. I don't know if this sways your opinion. She was Twilight Sparkle in My Little Pony.
Drop it to a 26.
So, what was the scores again? Just to recap, so I can put them in.
uh
10, 8,
10,
9.
8, 9.
The simple Mage formula for everything.
Hey. Yeah.
I sent the picture on Discord.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if I like it.
That's that movie I told you about, or show coming out.
I know what you said. I just don't know if I like it.
It's like 80s punk rock. Raven's design is not bad though.
All right. Silver, you are up.
Oh, you took my lady on my list.
Not the lady of the list.
So I'm gonna have to break the circle and go with
Uh-oh.
a well-known role, especially back in the late 80s. Still playing roles we all know today. One Mr. Christopher Sabat.
Oh, he was on my list too.
He's literally on my list. Well, I gotta find another one.
Christopher Sabat is well known for his roles in DBZ as Turtle, Yamcha, Shenron, Piccolo, Purunga, a lot of other voices.
Yamcha?
Yeah, I said Yamcha.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say Yamcha.
Mr. Popo.
Yami and Black Clover.
Yep.
Kuwabara. That's my favorite role of his. Yeah, Kuwabara.
You want to know? You want to know how I was like selecting my voice actors?
Your favorite characters?
No,
because that's how I did it.
All for shows.
He plays All Might.
He does play All Might. He also plays Birder and Jace in the new Sparking Zero game, and I think in the original show.
He was Mr. Munch from Chuck E. Cheese in the Galaxy 5000.
Jesus. Oh, he was Snake in Vinland Saga. Jesus, I forgot about that.
He was Elfman from Fairy Tail. Zoro from One Piece.
Truly,
this
so
character
many
is going to be really easy to grade, at least on my end.
Yeah. Director Bear from Reborn as a Vending Machine. Now I wander the dungeon.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a really good show.
Okay.
I was reborn as a vending machine.
He was Golden Piccolo.
Was Golden Piccolo and Grandpa Gohan?
Yeah.
He was Zarbon too. I forgot about that. It was a good role. He was also in Fire Force. Truly in fucking everything. What's some other stuff that he's in? This is going to be 90% of this episode is us just looking at shit that he's in.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and grade because I already graded him in my head.
30.
Fucking, yeah, 10s across the board. I couldn't argue with it. I was already trying to like nitpick him when I was going to select him. I couldn't figure it out. He's literally still going. He's well known. And literally, like, you know the voices. Especially when you hear Vegeta and then you hear Piccolo and you're like, those ones kind of sound similar. Like, is he talking to himself? Like, I never
He's
known
also
how
those
many
funny
voice
TikToks.
Actors. Yes, I have seen his TikToks.
Tokyo Ghoul. Forgot that show existed. Okay.
You know what show I don't hear about? Dar.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the one anime with the weird like welly dressed person and like the person in the motorcycle helmet that has no head, I think.
Oh my god. I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds like a fever dream.
It's like it's weird
name. It's Durarara.
Yeah, see?
It was an Adult Swim show back in
of course it was
late 2000s. You only catch certain episodes of it and you have no clue what's going on, but it was pretty much not political, but it had like gang wars in it.
Yeah.
And a couple super powered people. The motorcycle lady was a Doulahan.
All right. Chris Sabat. He gets a 9 for recognition. It's a very recognizable voice. It's a very recognizable voice. He doesn't really change it much. It's very like you can't tell me Piccolo is different than Zoro is different than All Might. Right? They're all the same voice. So it's a very good voice. So it's very recognizable, but it doesn't change it much. So that takes some away from me. Longevity, I'm also going to say an 8, and I will tell you why before you shoot me. He doesn't do anything else. It's anime, and that's it. Which is fine. He does very well in the anime. And for God's sakes, he's 4 of my favorite characters. But he does just anime. So he doesn't have that branch out as bitch. So he doesn't branch out enough. And star power is a 10. I don't think anyone else could do the Yami, could do All Might, could do Zoro. Like, he's awesome. So I'm going to say It's a 26 for me. Still very high. Don't get your knickers in a twist. And with that, that is the end of round
Isn't that 27?
2. Huh?
10, 9, 8, 27.
I did 10, 8, 8. And with that, round 2 is finished.
He was Alex Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist.
You're just still finding rolls. Who won that round?
He was in 2 live action roles. The Chuck E. Cheese in the Galaxy 5000 and Lumberjack Man from 2015.
Get the fuck out of here. And round 3. Begin.
So I'm also going on the female side again with another voice actor that I have met.
Ash Ketchum.
No, I did meet that one though.
Mm-hmm.
Their panel was so long. No, I'm going with Lucy Christian. For those of you who don't know, she plays Uchaku from My Hero, Nami from One Piece, Honey Senpai from Oron Host Club. Those are just the ones I remember off the top of my head.
She did a lot of video game stuff too.
Yes.
Because I remember like when I first watched My Hero, something like scratched in my brain and I was like, where the fuck have I heard that voice before?
Oh, she plays Medusa from Soul Eater.
Mm-hmm. She's in the Suicide Squad Isekai.
Okay, I know Silver has heard of a lot of these animes.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of a few. Food Wars.
Wrath from Full Metal Alchemist.
God damn, that's a good role. Gintama.
Blade Runner Blackout. Trixie. It's from 2022. I have not seen that.
She was also Recovery Girl in My Hero.
I don't think this wiki is fully updated. I don't see any of my info I need. But yeah, she's got quite a bit of
Yeah, she do got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but the fact that the ones that most stood out to me was Honey Senpai and Nami. Because I've watched the Oron Host Club and I demand it needs a season 2.
They did.
It's funny.
No, they didn't.
Or was that just a re-release or a remake?
I don't know, but
what am I thinking of?
There was
probably a
rumor
different
of
anime.
there's going to be a season 2.
She was a Dragon Ball Super character as well. Okay. Silver, do you care if I go first? Because I got to go help Abby real quick.
Yep, you can
go. Okay. Recognition, it's a very recognizable voice for sure. And I think part of that, she can change it enough that it becomes a different voice. Because I think part of recognition is like, okay, you recognize that person, but then also sometimes you're surprised by it. When I say like, oh, did you know they played this? You're like, oh, fuck, no, I didn't. So I'm gonna say an 8 for recognition. Longevity, it's been a minute. I mean, fuck, One Piece has been on for 80 years. So I'm going to say 9 for recognition. You lose me a little bit at star power. I'm going to say probably a 7 for star power.
But she's Uchaku, she's Nami, she's like all the big hitters of like one of the old big 3, and then she's going up into like the new big 3 with not following My Hero. So it's like she's the best of
heads
both
or tails.
ends. Heads. The fact that 20... I could hear the coin flip, I could hear it on the mic.
You get a 25.
Now you're gonna make me do math. I didn't get the star power.
All right. My ranking. She is also Time Patroller in Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
If it's any consolation, she's a very nice person. There's the Time Patroller.
Recognition, I'm going to have to go with a 8. Longevity, I'm going to have to go with an 8 as well. Just it's up that high because of One Piece. She was always Nami, but she didn't really cross over too many different places. And with My Hero Academia ending soon, she won't have the Ochako role unless they do spin-offs and movies. And star power. I mean, it'd be hard to replace her as either Ochako or Nami. Since so many years, her voice is engraved into people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to 8 as well for 24.
My scoreboard just looks very copy and paste right now.
All right. So we are on to my last person. I'm picking. This is I did one that I can't even say that. These were all for me, really. This one is the most for me. This is I'm going to say the name, and if you guys don't understand who it is, it's fine, because once you hear the voice, you'll get it. I am picking J.K. Simmons, who plays J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man.
He plays pretty much all the versions of J. Jonah, doesn't he?
He is the universal J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man. On top of, he does a lot of other stuff too. I gotta find the behind the voice actor. Okay, so for the behind the voice actor for him, he is Omni-Man. He is in Chippendale Rescue Rangers. He's Detective Putty. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. He is. He's Kai in the Kung Fu Panda 3 movie. He is in Face of Fur. He plays one of the bugs in one of the movies. Like I said, he's J. Jonah Jameson in everything. He is Tenzin from Legend of Korra, which is Aang's child. He's Ford Pines from Gravity Falls. He plays a lot of characters on like Ultimate Spider-Man, which really kind of shows his range. He was in Generator Rex, Portal 2, Megamind, Ben 10 Ultimate Aliens. He was one of those characters where like I didn't really think about how much he actually did. I was just like, oh wow, he's J. Jonah Jameson. And then I started reading like what he does, and I was like, holy shit. He also crossing genres too. He's an archer. He's in a lot of like regular movies as well. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Whiplash. It's about a drummer. He's incredible in that. He's J. Jonah Jameson in the live movies as well. Yeah, he's amazing. His voice is so incredibly distinguishable.
I go first on Mage, right?
I think you do.
Okay. So, recognition, gonna have to give it a 10 because I can definitely hear the resemblance.
What?
And
Can you hear it in Tenzin?
I can hear it in Omni-Man.
Yeah.
Like, I hear Omni-Man speak.
The more angrier roles.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, we're gonna give... Yeah, recognition will be an 10. But, like, longevity, it's pretty much the same as Christopher Sabat. Like, it's the same voice. He's just expanding it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, longevity, I mean, he's going places. But the fact that he's using the same voice to go places. Maybe an 8?
Good with that.
And then star power, I mean, I've never heard of him. But I definitely have heard the voice. So, maybe a 9?
Go with that. 10, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And Silver.
Just so angry.
He's so angry.
Silver. He is angry.
Yeah,
he
Silver
doesn't always play the angry characters, though.
It's more often than not, though.
Yeah. You missed one of his key roles, though.
What's one of his key roles?
J. Jonah Jamesaurus.
Oh my god, yeah. Or J. Joanna Jameson.
Mm-hmm. or the gruff canine in Cats and Dogs or The Revenge of Kitty Galore.
Yeah, forgive me. I've never seen that movie.
What was your score for him?
10/9.
10, 8, 9, 27.
I just forgot to press the recognition. I will always be able to recognize him as J. Jonah Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that voice. I did not recognize him as Tenzin, though.
Mm-hmm. It's a much more tame role.
Yeah, any of his tamer roles, I don't recognize him. He can be switched around quite a bit. Of course, I'm not one to really look for voices a lot. Recognition, I'm going to give a 9. Longevity, how long has he been doing it?
He's 69 years old, so it's been a minute. The original Spider-Man came out in 2002, and he was J. Jonah Jameson in that.
So we're still, it seems like everybody's roughly about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's acting normal roles before that.
Yeah. Yep.
So he's crossing genres.
Well, hold on. I think he did some stuff before that too. I'm looking for his earliest like voice acting work, because he was in a lot of like live action stuff early. Anastasia was his earliest like voice acting role in '97.
That's one of the forgotten Disney princesses.
Mm-hmm. He was a voice in Eminem's The Lost Formulas video game.
Eminem.
How could we forget that? Eminem, like the candy.
Oh, I thought you meant the rapper. I was like, wow.
I don't know which is weirder.
Yeah, it looks like he was also in La La Land, Whiplash, Juno.
Mm-hmm. Whiplash is a great movie. Kim Possible.
Juno's a good movie.
Juno's a good movie too.
I might also give it a 9 for longevity. And star power, I mean, the only role I can see him never being replaced in is J. Jonah Jameson. It'd be hard to replace him.
Yeah.
Maybe with Danny DeVito?
Yeah, but I think Danny DeVito's older than him, maybe?
He is. Danny DeVito wouldn't have that angry voice.
No. He's too nice.
Robin Williams be having that, or not Robin Williams. Ryan Reynolds would be having that angry voice.
No.
He's too soft of an angry voice.
His angry voice is like you're like fearful, but also you want to laugh.
Yeah. That's too many years as Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to give star power an 8.
Okay. I'm good with that. 25, if my math is correct.
9 is 18, it's 26.
Oh, shit.
Well, if you want to take a 25, be our guest.
I'm good with 26.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Let's put our service to the test.
I don't know the rest of the song. Take it away, Mondi.
Motherfucking spider.
That's not how the song goes.
This song does not have a verse where they sing motherfucking spider.
It dead now, but it was on me and it dead. It's good now.
Well,
So
you
anyway,
were sitting
I really
on the
want
floor.
to start blasting.
And I believe with that, we are on to our last character.
This did not pan out very well for Silver because he kept going last, but I think I got the lowest score so far.
Yeah. I'm stuck between two guys because we talked about Matthew Mercer earlier in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't have a lot of different roles, but he has some iconic ones. But so does this guy. I think we're going to go with Matthew Mercer as the honorable mention, though.
Okay.
Because we're going to go with an older guy.
Oh,
well, not really older.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
But this guy has 2,261 roles.
Jesus.
From 401 titles.
All right.
Who is it?
So he's definitely well known.
So not as many roles, I believe, as Tara Strong. I think she still had more roles.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Tom Kenny, also known as the Ice King, also known as
God.
SpongeBob SquarePants,
No.
also known as Spyro the Dragon.
He was Spyro.
He was Spyro, also known as Mr. Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my god, he played a lot of characters in the Cape Crusader show too. That just came out.
Yes, he also had a lot of voices in Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Penguin.
Damn.
Penguin. Oh man, busting out Mage's favorite villain.
Yeah.
He's the mayor of Townsville.
This person definitely got around.
He was
cool
Raimundo in Shadow and Showdown.
He was Raimundo in Shell and Showdown. See, that shows range though to go from SpongeBob to Raimundo.
Yeah. Mumbo Jumbo's in Teen Titans the video game. He
was Heifer in Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh, that was a show back when we were little.
Yeah. I can't believe he was fucking Spyro. Oh my god.
That's a jump to go from Spyro to flipping Mayor of Townsville.
Oh, he was also my favorite character in Spyro. He was Sergeant James Bird.
He was Wheelie in the Transformers movies.
Wheelie?
Uh-huh.
He was Dog and Cat Dog. Eduardo.
He had a large range.
Yeah, he was Jake Spider Monkey from My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Oh my goodness. This is a childhood person.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a good thing Mage goes first.
I mean,
he's Craig in Exploding Kittens.
Oh my god.
Oh, the exploding kittens.
Recognition, it's a 10. His voice, even his voice when you put it in different characters. Because as soon as you said Raimundo, I was like, oh shit, that is him. And then I immediately thought about his other roles too. So longevity or recognition is a 10. Longevity, we just talked about shows from when we were 5 up until now.
Yeah, because he's still SpongeBob and Ice King.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when Ice King was when it was in production.
When that show was going on. So he's doing a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to find his age.
I don't think this guy has any downtime. He's probably on par with you, Silver.
He was also in Camp Laszlo. Forgot about that.
Wasn't he Raj?
No, he was Lupus.
Oh.
Algonquin C. Lupus. Longevity is a 10. Duh. He's on par with he's more on par with Tara Strong. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's hard because we started at the gate for longevity with Robin Williams and Mark Hamill, who would be in their 70s doing this. I don't want to give you a 30.
Come on.
Oh.
God damn it. He gets a 10. That's a 30.
Mondi would just like to point out he never got a perfect score at all.
I didn't give you a perfect for Robin Williams?
No. You gave me a 27.
27. It's pretty good, though.
That's not a 30, and that's also the highest score I got.
Well, you're up.
So...
He is also a singer.
All right. You got a perfect. Calm down.
I don't think you can go above and beyond.
Not giving you bonus points.
Bonus points? The first round for bonus points. Recognition. I mean, I can definitely hear in the Penguin to the Mayor of Townsville because they both do the funny stutter thing. He's got that down pat. We're going to drop the bomb. That's a 10. You can't deny he's been doing it for a while. And he's got good roles.
Yeah, he's got lead roles.
Is he Eduardo from Foster's?
I think so. Yeah, he was Eduardo in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
So he's definitely got the skills to switch to Spanish because fucking Eduardo was Spanish.
He was also Elroy Jetson. Do you remember how old the Jetsons is?
The Jetsons are older than me, and I'm older than you two.
Mm-hmm.
Longevity's a 10.
Has to be.
Star power. I mean, he's up there because I don't want to do
Can you
it.
picture any other SpongeBob? Any other Ice King? I mean, he's gonna be the mayor in the new Powerpuff Girls movie.
What a fucking asshole.
This is gonna be a record. I got to give it a 10.
That's the first completely perfect score we've had. Do you want to hear the other one? I'm going to see if you guys remember this character. He was Val Hallen
Yes,
Oh,
from
Dexter's.
Dexter's Lab
the
when they
Justice
did
Friends.
the Justice Friends.
He was the hippie Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hippie Thor. He was also the Living Bullet from that. Which, side note, is my favorite like superhero knockoff called the Living Bullet. He did. Oh my god, how many characters were in this? He did what's 23 times 6. He did like over 100 voices on Dexter's Lab.
He was Dexter's Lab.
It was just his show, I guess.
138.
Besides, he didn't do Dexter, did he?
I don't think I'm not seeing it on here.
He didn't do Dee Dee, did he?
He didn't do like Dexter, Dee Dee, Mandark, but he did all the side characters.
So he did the Matthew Lillard thing where it's like, yeah, just do all the extra characters as well.
Mm-hmm. And they're all like side cat, like Rookie, Smuggler One, Elf, Dumb Kid, Love Kid, like stuff like that. But that's a lot of fucking roles.
He must have had time while he
Jesus.
was at the studio.
I guess he did the same thing for Johnny Bravo.
That's what I was just getting ready to look up. Was Johnny Bravo's voice.
He wasn't Johnny Bravo, but he was a lot of the characters in that show. He just hung around the Cartoon Network studio, I guess, and was just
Nickelodeon.
huh?
Jeff Burnett?
Then
Johnny Bravo was Cartoon Network.
that's right. But he also did a lot of Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm. So I thought we were about to have to go rounds. I was like,
nope. I was doing math and then I heard you talk about Johnny Bravo and I thought you're still talking about his Nickelodeon shows.
Plus, let's not forget his very famous roles in Godzilla the series. Gosh.
Oh.
Oh my god, I forgot the episode of Powerpuff Girls with Elmer, the kid that like he ate glue all the time.
Oh, yeah.
God, that was gross. All right. And
So,
I believe
before we get to the score, would you guys like to do honorable mentions?
yeah, we probably should. Mondi, since you've been away the longest, you get to go first.
Y'all know I had issues already trying to prepare voice actors for this, but I'd just like to point out Jeff Bennett. He played
Jeff
Johnny
Bennett.
Bravo's voice, and he has quite the extensive career here.
Yeah.
He played some voices in Batman,
Raj.
Mask of the Phantasm. He was Zazu's singing voice in Lion King. Johnny Cage Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
Dang. Using Gargoyles. Camp Lazlo, Dexter's Lab.
Mr. Smee in Return to Neverland. Oh.
Very cool.
Tom and Jerry the Magic Ring. He played Tom, Droopy, and Joey. I don't remember Joey, but he played Jasper from 101 Dalmatians. The fact I could never pinpoint this, but I'm reading it and I can hear the voices.
Mm-hmm. That's typically how it goes. Did you have any other honorable mentions?
No. I can only look up things so fast.
That's so good. Silver, what about you?
I had Amelie, who is a VTuber, a music artist, and the voice actor. She is mainly known for her role in My Dress Up Darling as Marin and uh, the One Piece movie Red. She is Uta.
What?
Uta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Amelie is a VTuber on Twitch.
Very cool.
But she does a bunch of cover songs of anime as well as making her own music.
Oh.
Then there's Brittany Karbowski, who is the voice of Wendy from Fairy Tale and Rimuru Tempest from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, as well as Oikatsu from Shangri-La Frontier.
I feel like Mondi is raising his hand
one
for
more.
something.
And also Mallory Rodak, who is the voice of Frieren from Frieren Beyond the Journey's End.
Never seen that.
I would suggest watching it.
I will add it to the list. Go ahead, Mondi.
I just remembered 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Silver was going to point it out, so I didn't say it, but he didn't say it. There's Matthew Mercer for all his various voices and different things. I think he's got a lot of voices in Baldur's Gate 3. Taliesin Jaffe from Critical Role as well. He also voices Hawkins from One Piece. And Travis Willingham, he voices Ace from One Piece.
Didn't know that.
I think he also does Trunks. Kid Trunks. Is either him or his wife. Is either him or Laura does Kid Trunks.
Yeah, I feel like I should know what Laura does because I've listened to him enough, but I can't quite remember what Laura does. But Laura also does voice acting.
Technically, you'd say Scanlan, Grog, Vex.
Yeah.
Just all of them.
Yeah, just Critical Role in general. They do great voice acting.
But they do. Okay. I had James Earl Jones, who was Darth Vader, Mufasa. Those are really his only 2 big roles, but they were really big roles. Dante Bosco, who was Zuko and Jake Long from American Dragon. Seth MacFarlane, who is Ted. He plays a lot of the roles in Family Guy. He plays a lot of the roles in American Dad. Seth Green plays a lot of roles in Family Guy as well. You guys already said Chris Sabat. One I just found on here as well, Steve Buscemi. He is Randall from Monsters, Inc. He was in Hotel Transylvania. He does a lot of like regular acting as well. Spy Kids, Mr. Deeds, Grown Ups, things like that. And then my last one was Adam Sandler. He did a lot of like recent stuff.
You forgot Makoto Iwamatsu.
I did. Who's that?
Shame on you.
Shame on I.
The original Mr. Iroh. Not Mr. Iroh. The original Uncle Iroh. Mako.
Yeah. I didn't pick him because I couldn't announce his name.
He was in Samurai Jack, Rugrats.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people were in Rugrats. All right. Who won?
And this doesn't have to be in the episode, but Ryan. Laura Bailey was Maka from Soul Eater.
Was she really?
Yeah.
She was also Kid Trunks. I was looking her up.
So on to now. I can't say that word. Announcements.
On to the announcements.
What they said. Coming in and a strong third place with 150 points.
God damn it.
Mondi.
That's you would win every other episode.
Like I said, Mondi did not get a perfect score on anything. Next, I need you back. Chaotic help.
What about Bert?
Did Bird win me one?
I don't think so.
Did Bird come in last?
No, I think she got second.
Bird, I need your help too then.
If she'd have got last, we'd be like, fuck you.
Do you want me to announce second or first place next, Mage?
Who was the runner-up?
The runner-up, who had a strong lead for so long. Mage.
What was my score?
169.
I wanted to make sure I had it added up right.
Nice.
Is yours 170?
My score, with a come from behind victory, thanks to Spyro and SpongeBob and
The Ice King.
Ice King. 173.
How is that possible? So wait, he gave you all 30s?
Yeah.
Because I was looking, I gave you 27, 26, 30. So you only missed 7 points from me, and you missed 0 points from Mondi.
Mondi gave me 30, 30, 30.
Did I really?
Yes.
You motherfucker. You fucked me.
I wasn't writing my scores down this time.
Because I got 4 30s, 26 and 27. You got 3 30s, 26, 27, 27.
Mondi recognized the nostalgia. Mondi just got slapped in the face for his stuff. It's like, oh, you got Robin Williams? Fuck you.
I gave Robin Williams a fucking 27. That's a good score.
Yeah. That'd be a good
On
score on
any
all the
other-
other ones we've done.
Fuck off.
So you know what that
Alright.
means.
So I got the lowest score again for a character at 24.
I knew this was going to be one of those episodes where we just rated everything super high.
I'm back, baby.
So I believe that brings totals for wins to 444.
Yes.
All right, now we each need to win 2 more each so we can have the totals at 666.
Jeez. All right. I'm spinning the wheel at this time. Spinning, it's spinning. Holy shit, it's fucking spinning.
Did you ever add the category that I suggested?
Oh no. I didn't.
I was trying to go back and look at what it was in the chat, but I don't know. My phone died as I was scrolling.
I remember we edited it.
Yeah, we tweaked it. I know that.
It was by text, right?
Yes. Good luck. I think it was last week at work. Because I know I was listening to the episodes. Oh, money is power.
That's right. Money equals superpower. Okay, so now I'm spinning it with the new one in there, which we are going to do.
It rolls the same one.
Ooh. Oh, I'm real excited for that. We are doing Best Quirks My Hero Academia.
Woo!
That's going to be fun.
Windshield washer man for the win.
Chainsaw head for the win.
Well, good news is, Mondi, you get to pick the criteria.
I'm going to make it so Sticky Balls is the winner.
You could do that.
Does your quirk suck?
How annoying are you? All right. Thank you all for listening, and here's Chaotic with the outro.
Thank you for listening to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm going to start drinking during the episode.
Hello, Chaotic here. Thank you for listening to Archetype Apocalypse. Mage, Monde and Silver will be back to debate soon, but if you just can't wait to get your hands on more, check out the other projects within Mythic Gates on Discord or at monstersmythe.wixsite.com. A quick tip since Silver can't hear me either. If you sub to Patreon, you get episodes a week early. Don't tell them I told you. See you next time, AA Fiends.